And now, ladies and gentlemen, please join us in welcoming the other candidate for the highest office in the state, Jack Conway.
Thank you. Good afternoon, Owensboro. It's wonderful to be here, and I'm joined by my wife because this is her family's home. My in-laws live here in Owensboro, and it's great to be back here. It's great to be in the shadow of your shining new convention center and to feel the spirit of this wonderful community. You know, Owensboro's own Wendell Ford used to say that running for governor is like running for county judge in 120 counties. I now know what he meant. But folks, as we move around this state, as we talk to the people of Kentucky about what's important to them, my incredible running mate Sandy Overly and I are talking about all the issues that are truly important to the people of Kentucky. We're talking about economic development and creating the jobs of the future. When I get elected governor, I want to create an office of small business advocacy because a governor can really drive a culture change in Frankfort and make certain that we're friendlier to small businesses, which create 90% of our jobs. Folks, we've got a shortage of skilled workers in this state. I am going to make the next workforce development secretary just as important as the economic development secretary because we have to deliver for the jobs of the future, folks. And we're going to focus on infrastructure, roads and bridges, but also the infrastructure of the 21st century, which is broadband, folks. When I'm your governor next year and I'm trying to bring jobs to places like Daviess County, they're not coming if we don't have basic connectivity. So that public-private partnership, building out broadband, is tremendously important, folks. I'm going to focus on, and my wife, as your next First Lady, is going to make the issue of early childhood education very important because we believe in kindergarten readiness. We are the one candidate in this race that believes in early childhood education and kindergarten readiness, and we're going to make that a focus. And folks, we're also going to stand by our teachers, and we're also going to make certain that what Steve Beshear has done to implement the healthcare reform the Kentucky way and the proper way does not get undone, ladies and gentlemen, does not get undone. You know, we're getting great crowds everywhere we go. We feel the momentum, and I'm honored that we're getting support from so many Republicans. And we have a whole committee called Republicans for Conway. One of the honorary chairs is even Jamie Comer's home county judge in Monroe County. We've had dozens upon dozens of business leaders come out and support us as Republicans for Conway. And when I'm elected as governor, I'm going to be a governor for Democrats, Independents, and Republicans, folks. This is a big election coming up in 4 days. And I hope you're proud of the job I've done as your Attorney General. I came in front of the people of Kentucky 8 years ago. And I said, look, too many people are addicted to prescription pills. Too many kids are getting solicited online. And the civil side of the office is underutilized. Well, here we are 2 terms later. We've shut down half the pain clinics in this state, folks. I reached across the aisle and worked with the Republican Attorney General of Florida to get that state to stop flooding us with pills. I've created a cyber crimes unit that's taken 800,000 child porn images off of the internet and has a 100% conviction rate. And on the civil side of the office, I've gone after the pharmaceutical companies that have lied to Medicaid or the banks that wrongfully foreclosed on our people. You know what? We have civil collections up, and we have returned over $300 million to the state treasury. And we've done all of that while cutting our office's budget by 40%. So folks, I have been fiscally responsible. I've been the National AG Chair on veterans issues. I even stood up for Kentucky agriculture when we saved the tobacco payment because I understand how important that money is for agricultural diversification in places like Daviess County. I understand that, folks. I understand it, and I have taken on my own party when I saw fit to do so. You're looking at the only Democratic Attorney General in the country to sue the EPA when it overreached. I want to protect Kentucky coal and our low electricity rates. Folks, I put people over politics, and I will always put Kentucky first. I will always put Kentucky first, and I have been transparent. I have released my tax returns, and I have the right temperament to be the next governor of the Commonwealth of Kentucky, folks. So, there are 4 days to go. There are 4 days to go and left to campaign. I'd be honored to have your vote on November the 3rd. If you'll vote for me in 4 days, I'll give you a government you're proud of for the next 4 years. Thank you, and God bless this community.